Who we spend our time with is vitally important. When it comes to relationships, many people are dying together rather than living together. And yet sometimes we won't say, I've had it. And I've had it doesn't mean I'm done in this situation. It means I've had it with this current circumstance. And once we get to that point of I've had it, now we're going to say, I'll change it. Because I got to that point while I was sitting in that jail cell. But I had to say I'm going to change it to do something different. My friends might have said I've had it too, and then they went on. Same way. Just like Friday, you said, I've had it with this job. Monday morning, you're walking back through the door. Here we go. Week after week after week, right? But Kenny, it's tough out there. There's no jobs out there. Really? There's opportunity out there. Well, man, in my market back in Colorado, there's 9 out of 10 people are working. 90% employment rate. That's not how they report it. Oh, man, we're double-digit unemployment rate. 10% have lost their jobs. And I have compassion for those people. But it's an opportunity for growth. Is anybody in the room, and you don't necessarily have to raise your hand, but I want you to think about if you've ever been fired. Anybody gutsy could raise your hand? Okay, a few of you. All right, all right. Okay. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Absolutely. Too many times, he says. Now, here's one thing that I want us to think about. Those of you that were willing to share with me, or those of you that might know somebody, at the time that we get terminated without our desire, without our doing so ourselves, many times it looks like this is the end of the road. Would you agree? What am I going to do? I got to put food on the table. I got to get health insurance. I got to continue paying my bills. What am I going to do? This is the end of the world. And we start all this negative self-talk. And we start having these conversations. And Kenny, this is insane. I don't know what oh man, oh man, oh man. And you talk yourself right into a negative state of being. And then if you'll spread it out, how long ago was the last time you've been fired? About 4 years ago. Okay. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb with you here, and so I hope you're going to play nice with me. 4 years ago, you were fired. If you had that decision to go back and not get terminated at that time, would you go back in time and change that? I'm going to go with the lady over here. She said, no. He's thinking about it too long. I can't go down that road. Seriously. Go ahead. No, you wouldn't, right? Even if our life isn't exactly the way we want it today, what happened was an experience in our life. So now, 4 years later, in this man's life, he can say, no, I wouldn't go change it. But at that time, you would do just about anything in the world if they would take you back, would you not? Why? Because they created uncertainty for you. They created uncertainty. And there's all this chaos in the world, and we're all so afraid because we don't know what's going to happen. Well, the economic indicators say that we're beginning to bounce and turn, and the Dow's back over 11th. I don't know what all that means. I'm not an economist. I'm looking out for Kenny Chapman's personal economy. That's all I can control. And that's all you can control by and large. What are you paying attention to? So what's my point? My point is, if we can arrive at that point in our lives over the course of 4 years, guess what, my friends? We possess the ability to do it instantly. You can do it now. If your life's not exactly where you want, if you're in the middle of turmoil and hardship, you don't have to wait for things to turn around. You don't have to wait for the paychecks to begin to come in again. You don't have to wait for all things to feel great in the world to feel good again. It's your choice today. It's your choice right now. You have the power.